A wise man once said, "All that I am, or ever hope to be, I owe to my angel mother." We can all say this, regardless of the type of mother that we have or had. Our mothers, in one form or another, have molded us and shaped us into the people that we are today. Fortunately, I've been immensely blessed with a wonderful mother. I don't think that my mother realizes the things that my brother and I took notice of as we were growing up as children and young adults living at home. One of the things that I noticed, and it's still true today, is my mother's willingness to sacrifice. She never gave thought to her own needs or her own desires, but rather those of her children and those that she loved. We grew up with both parents at home. My dad worked, but his income was really only enough for basic needs, such as house payment, bills, groceries, that kind of thing. There wasn't any wiggle room really for extras, just, extra stuff. So my mom has this uncanny ability to take a random pile of stuff and turn it into something beautiful. So when the need would arise for my brother or myself to need something for school or for sports, or if we just wanted something extra, and we didn't really have the cash for it, my mom would go to work with her pile of scraps, and she would pull out all these tricks and stuff, and just whatever she had in her repertoire or her bag of tricks, she would make something beautiful out of a pile of nothing. And just whatever, she just would, it didn't matter what it was, she could make it. And so she would make something and she would sell it, and then my brother, we would have whatever it was that we needed. And my mom would work tirelessly for hours on end, and she would never complain. She'd have blisters on her fingertips from the glue gun, or she'd have acrylic paint in her hair, splinters from sawdust or wood, and sawdust would be all over the place flying. It didn't matter what it was, whatever medium, she could take anything and make it into something beautiful. And my dad was somewhat fascinated with her ability to do that. And when she would finish making something, whatever it was, he would come and he would prop it up on the counter, or he'd hang it on the cabinet in the kitchen, and he would just sit back and admire her handiwork. And you could see the wheels turning in his mind, and he would be thinking, how did she take this pile of nothing and turn it into that? But that's my mom. To know her is to love her. And whether you spend 5 minutes with her or you spend an hour with her, she will leave an imprint on your heart. That's just who she is. She's captivating. When asked the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? You may expect to get various answers or responses, such as, I want to be a doctor, or I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a dentist. I'm almost 40, and I still really don't know what I want to be when I grow up. But one thing that I aspire to and would consider a great achievement is to be even a fraction, just a fraction of the woman that my mother is to me. All that I am and all that I ever hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. Abraham Lincoln, he was the wise man that said this, and I believe that he was onto something. I truly believe that. I feel like, our mothers gave us life. Regardless, like I said before, regardless of the type of mother that you have or had, she gave you life. Have you taken the time to tell your mom how much she means to you, or how much you appreciate her, how much you love her? If you are among the fortunate to still have your mother with you today, you should take a moment out of your day to let her know that you love her, and tell her, just call her up on the phone or go stop by her house and visit, and just let her know that you love her. It's important to her. And one day, all that we're going to have left are the precious memories of our mothers and the time that we had with them while they were here. Um, so take the time today to let your mom know how much she means to you and how much you love her and how thankful you are to have her.